peanut tag. Definitely has to do with who he beat at main stage.
Nice. Let's go, Peanut. Alright, game number 1.
We're definitely going to see a little bit more of a fast-paced gameplay, in my opinion, because both these characters are pretty light and have very quick strings.
I definitely think the Fox was similar towards like the beginning, as you fastball and all. Obviously, we're both of them are a bit of fastball, but I think the amount of damage, as I say that, SNooFL is of course swimming, but
yeah,
I think that I can see Fox having a harder time here.
SNooFL realizing that he doesn't want to deal with any of that IceKnight edge guarding and just opting to cover very quickly, very high. Oh, trying to find that drag down, not quite getting it. Oh, interesting. Good punish coming out from SNooFL. Yeah, it seems like IceKnight can't really find too many of those up-close options, but finally found the down tilt. Commentator's curse, absolutely.
IceKnight just said, you're going to be up smash me, I'll up smash you.
Yeah.
It's just like that, even game right now. I like the stall there that people did, because we have been seeing IceKnight definitely just been shirking off stage, trying to stop, any kind of assault. But get potential, but I understand why you did that, but I'm not recognizing that very smart as well.
Yeah, it really seems like these two players are just going back and forth. At one moment, you have like a 50% string coming out from SNooFL, and then you have an absolutely killer punish coming out from IceKnight.
More like stock now. Yeah, definitely good stuff there. I definitely see this going maybe last stock. I don't know if it's last hit, but this is definitely playing on the frontal lock right now.
Yep. Very quick stock. Both players on their last stock just as we come around the 5-minute mark.
They both have said who needs our first 2 stocks. This is a real game now. Really good down tilt there.
And now both players kind of alternated order on who was taking stocks before. We'll see who can take this final stock in order to seal off game 1.
Dragon there, but the up air does continue.
That was so much extra damage just because he managed to find the drag down on that second up air.
Down smash up smash is so good. Being able to do that too, like you really don't even know how to do it. Again, kind of like a character thing. Like you're gonna have to know how to do it. You're not gonna be able just to like bam.
Yeah,
you have to know how to do it.
Especially versus a character like Fox, where that kill confirm landed pretty early and you're going against one of the lightest characters in the game. It's just going to finish out that stock, make sure that the situation doesn't get out of hand, because if you start racking up those higher percent, those kind of confirms aren't going to land anymore. And now we're going to Hollow Bastion. With a little bit of the swing version. Apparently this setup does indeed have a save file of Melody of Memory.
Xylus, shout out to Xylus, by the way, our lovely Xylus. Actually bought a copy of Melody and a physical copy, so if you do bring your Social Night ever, and it's for everybody watching, he will let you, have a save date on it to get the song. So shout out to Xylus there, spending the extra, 50, 60 bucks there.
And that's,
to make sure to get it.
I mean, that's the kind of dedication you'll see from anyone from the UR team.
Oh yeah.
Now, in terms of actual stage changes, this is more of a, you've got less platforms, you're a little bit smaller or around the same size as Pokemon Stadium. So I'm not exactly sure.
I'm not sure what the blast zones are in the stage. Obviously, people kind of compare it to Smash Go a little bit, but being like the stage layout and stuff. But I'm actually not sure about the blast zones themselves. So
they feel like they're on the large side, but I'm not exactly sure on like the numbers. Oh my God, a shield break! Is that going to kill?
Oh yeah. Fox is the lighter character, so I make sense there, girl. I was a little bit skeptical that I didn't try pushing people a little bit more towards like, the edge of the SA stage, but you know, that ledge there.
No, yeah, he just let it rip at the center of the stage.
Call that a Beyblade, honestly. Oh no!
Oh no!
Yeah, that is a unfortunate.
Yeah.
I understand.
He was preparing for the tech situation, but the hit didn't send him quite far enough to actually knock him into the stage. And now we've got definitely a bit of a momentum shift. IceKnight was looking like he was in sort of an unfortunate situation, but now he's got the lead. And right there, the platform actually didn't really help too much because he didn't really put him in that sort of tumble situation. SNooFL just trying to find a stock, but instead, IceKnight is the one to find it first. Finishing it off with an up smash. After that momentum, like after that SD, it definitely seemed like IceKnight just had the momentum and carried it till the end.
Something that I say a lot, and if you hear me ever commentate, you're going to hear me at least say once per my, I say block. Resetting momentum and forcing momentum into your favor is a huge thing that I think no matter at what level, people can struggle with. And I'm not saying people just say struggles with it or not, but just in a general sense that momentum shifting will win you or lose you sets. If you get too frustrated and you let your opponent, take momentum, you will just get run down because they are setting some of the, the set of the pace of the set. So when something like that does happen, although like it's very hard to do that, right? It's a very big mentality thing. It's a very big, just how do I reset that momentum to 0, right? Because when you see that in your, IceKnight, like, okay, now I'm just trying to run over people, but if you have as dribbles in that situation again, or if you SD or whatever, you gotta find a way to make sure that your opponent, is not just running you down after you like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Game number 3, though, that up smash, I'm so scared of your SNooFL.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, IceKnight has almost landed like 4 kill confirms already, but not quite finding that final blow.
What's really smart about SNooFL doing the Shine versus, we saw IceKnight versus Big Mac, thank you. That IceKnight was waiting, Big Mac was waiting and then, jumped after the triple out, but you're wasting your jump then, right?
Right.
At that. But when you're SNooFL, being able to shine it, or you shine it a little bit, I'm surprised I killed. Besides the point, when you're doing that, you have a chance to, if IceKnight, let it go early, send it right back to that. And you're not going as low, and you don't have to worry about wasting your jump or not. So
not only that, Shine makes it go faster, so IceKnight has to be careful of getting caught off guard at that point too. But IceKnight is not really letting SNooFL breathe, but SNooFL fighting his way out of the corner with the up smash.
Oh yeah, really good stuff.
And it was interesting. It seemed like IceKnight had carried the momentum into this game 3. Had absolutely super confident lead at the beginning, but it's at even percent right now, pretty much. IceKnight not really finding any of those super massive strings. The neutral air from Fox is just getting SNooFL out of all sorts of jams. Like we said before, both these characters are fast followers, so some strings are gonna work earlier and some strings are gonna work a lot differently than you'll see versus their normal types of matchups.
Oh wow. Yeah, it's something like, they're not really comboing, so there's like, oh, you missed your move, time to get a hit, oh, you missed again, we got time to get my hit, But really just up there, after missing the pair on the counter, it was a stop. So let's see if people can do, kind of what it's
Yeah, SNooFL's definitely got a little bit of momentum here. getting 20% of extra credit. We'll see how much more he can rack up.
Hopefully it's not just SNooFL, but we'll take the next stock there.
SNooFL now possibly on his winners bracket stock, final winners bracket stock right now. IceKnight keeping up the pressure, finding 40%.
That percent for SNooFL. No traffic jump. Oh no.
That's going to be a big punish.
Really good shield there. Oh no, the reverse.
Both players are just trying to find that tech that they need, but...
Really good. Jump there. I thought he was actually having a fair there. Oh no, the dodge again.
Another one. He was ready for that tech again, but the final hit of the back air didn't actually find its mark. So because of that, he didn't really take that much knockback, didn't go into the stage, and that arc button input is just going to result in an air dodge and death.
Man, you hate to see it. Twice. I wonder what's stopping the third hit. Is it just a trade with the up B, or?
That's possible. It also is possible that maybe it's something similar to like what you'd see, say with like Pikachu,